What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva, and I am back again with another video. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Riva. It's very nice to meet you. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. And as I always say, make sure you guys leave your comments in the comment section down below. It doesn't matter how you feel about this video. We all want to talk about it. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow my Instagram. It's at RIVAH_JORDON. And we are going to go ahead and just jump right into this video.
So let's go ahead and talk about it. You see, growing up, guys, I grew up very, very, very naive. I grew up on anime. I grew up on romantic comedies. I grew up on, all kinds of, girl books and girl stories and all kinds of hoopla that Disney spewed out. And I came to a conclusion that women had three major values that they cared about in life. The first thing that women cared about, in my opinion, was getting married. The second thing I thought women cared about was having kids. And the third thing I thought women cared about is having, long lasting and fulfilling relationships, right? That's what I thought they all cared about. So I navigated my entire life with that premise. And I thought that, every girl wants to be married. I'm a guy, so all I gotta do is be there, care for her, be sweet, be the perfect guy, and then she'll want me. Wrong. So I literally wasted the first half of my 20s talking to two girls who never wanted me, no matter how hard I tried. And I realized at this point that I was doing everything all wrong. And I wasted my time. And I don't want you guys to waste yours because the modern woman is not like that. Like, that was true maybe in the 50s and 60s, but nowadays the modern woman is totally different. Like, she is completely evolved, right? She's no longer this sweet and innocent Charmander. Now she's this feisty and assertive Charmeleon. And I don't think everybody was a big fan of Charmeleon. So, how has a modern woman evolved? So, my thing is the modern woman's values have changed. So, in the past, I would argue that the number one value that women had was being married. Nowadays, that's not true. Most women care about having a satisfying career as number one value. Number two, their desire was to have kids. Not so much as much. Now they care about having financial stability. Number three, their value was gonna be to be able to have, satisfying relationships. Not as much. Now they care about, self-sufficient, self-reliance, and self-love, right? To be able to have happiness on their own. So let's go ahead and break that down a little bit, fellas. If I told you that person A cared about having their career, financial stability, and self-reliance, who would you say person A is? Ding 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 ding. Correct. You would think person A is a guy. So what you notice,
Right.
guys, is that the modern woman has traded her normal feminine desires for more masculine desires. Like I said, women have evolved. They have changed. And not like the women in the 50s and 60s.
That's a very good and strong point because through the evolution and through fighting for equality in other ways, they have now exactly become more masculine in their energy and have become equivalent to having the same desires as their counterpart as a man. So that's a very good take on that.
They're not Betty Drapers anymore, right? They're now what, Peggy Olsen's. Like, ooh, that was a good one. I like that one. So women have changed. And how does that now affect you guys? Let me explain to you. Not only have women become way more masculine, now men have become way more feminine, right? We're kind of the byproducts of what I consider, the nice guy, low testosterone, mama's boy generation, right? There's a whole generation of women who had sons and were like, I don't want my sons to be like the mean guys in the past. I want them to be these nice, sweet, good old boys that, everybody loves and everyone cares about. So now you have to see how this works, guys. Like I said, the modern woman has been leveling up, right? A lot of studies have showed that when it comes to high school degrees, more women have high school degrees than men. When it comes to bachelor's degrees, more women have bachelor's degrees than men. I believe master's degrees as well. Then what most people don't know about is that under the age of 30, women make more money than the average guy. Then you factor into that a lot of women have their own homes, a lot of women have their own places, and they have their own cars, and a lot of guys don't have these things. So a lot of women have become so much more masculine than the typical guy. And what you don't realize is that though women have become more masculine, they're still women. And
Right.
romantically, they still desire masculine men. And David Data had this amazing test, which
This is so interesting because yes, they're desiring masculine men, but now because they're already achieving things, as we always talk about, on the same level as the men that their age and then their counterparts, you have to now bring a huge difference more uh, to the table when trying to entice them or to date them because they already have certain things that they have figured out for themselves because of their mindset now being equal to the man.
really proves this to be true. This is how you know what you desire sexually, whether you desire masculinity sexually or you desire femininity sexually. Let's take this test to find out. So, would you rather pin your partner down in bed as you make love to them, or would you rather have your partner pin you down on the bed as they make love to you? Or would you rather feel your lover surrender swoon in your arms, or would you rather be swept off your feet by a strong and sensitive lover? What you're gonna guys gonna find out is most women are gonna pick the latter, right? Most women are gonna rather desire to be pinned down, and they're gonna rather desire to be swept off their feet. They desire that masculinity, and so the fundamental issue is that most guys are no longer masculine, and that's the number one thing that creates that sexual desire and sexual attraction to women. So here's how this messes you up in relationships. Most guys, I would argue, are good guys, which are different than nice guys. And good guys want relationships. So while they care about career, they also care about relationships. So their values are 1A career, 1B relationships. But women are different, right? Like I told you, the modern woman, her value, number one thing is career, two, that financial stability. So relationships may not be as high on their list. So a lot of you guys can multitask. You can do both, and a lot of women can't. So when you're trying to meet a girl, you're trying to start a relationship with her, she may not want it. So
Mm.
now you appear needy, you appear desperate, and you start hearing things that traditionally men have never heard. Like, I'm not ready for a relationship. Or I must focus on my career right now.
Crazy.
Or, I'm just too busy right now to really give myself to somebody like that. Those were things in the past men said to women.
Right.
And now women are saying these things to men. And so that's what a lot of you guys, if you're honest, have dealt with and are gonna deal with. A lot of women just not desiring you sexually, being in the masculine and seeing your need for relationships.
So in turn, what he's basically saying is like that whole nice guy behavior that a lot of people have raised their sons with because they were maybe hurt by that nice that masculine alpha guy before. They kind of end up turning their sons into these beta males who now have issues with being dominant in the relationship because they're trying to be, like he said, like the guy in the romantic comedies, like they're trying to be like the guy that can, buy her flowers every day and sweep her off her feet. And now the modern woman is like, we don't want any of that. Like, no. Like now you look weak. Now you look like you're this, which is so sad. Um, because there are nice girls out there for sure. As well as there's nice guys, in ciphering through, it's just going to be so hard for them to even connect and find each other. And also, it's going to be so hard for them to remain who they truly are based off of how the dating pool is set up today with this huge role reversal.
Very needy and, to be honest, very feminine. So how do we navigate this, right? How do we navigate this reality moving forward and create a better dating future for you guys all? The first thing is that I'm gonna teach you guys how to be able to discern a feminine woman from a masculine woman, right? Because at the end of the day, you want a feminine, receptive woman versus a more masculine woman who just won't be receptive to your leadership or even most of your desires.
Right.
But the big thing, which the next video is going to be about, is how to be a masculine man that most women sexually desire. That's really what a lot of you guys need to work on. Being this more masculine man that creates sexual attraction to the modern woman, which we'll talk about in the next video. Like I said, guys, I can go on for days. I may talk a little bit more about this on Patreon, but this is just a basic overview of the modern woman. And the biggest thing that you guys need to understand is that the modern woman is not this feminine housewife who just sits at home thinking about boys all day long, wanting to be married. That a lot of these girls are more masculine, more competent, and more confident than the average guy. And in order for them to really be swooped off of their throne and desire relationships, they need to be encounter a masculine man or a man who is more masculine than she is. So, guys,
That's a big point. That this is a huge point. And I was saying that there's some nice girls out there, but obviously the women who we would consider like super feminine, super cooperative, nice, calm, not trying to be, out here in these streets. We would consider her obviously a traditional woman. Um, so I really want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I love that he, is talking about, his past experiences as being, trying to be that nice guy, and realizing like, oh, this is not what's going on, because I think that a lot of guys kind of go through this. I've seen it even in my comment section, that a lot of guys say that, they give up on relationships and dating and, marriage ideas because of, being hurt by women as well, just because of like the dynamics and how much things have changed. So I really want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. And again, if you're not following me on Instagram, my Instagram is at RIVAH_JORZON. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you.